Hi, everyone. My name is Sophie.
Hello. I'm Matthew. We are here to teach you how to build better grammar skills.
Take charge and be on your way to mastering the English language.
Let's go. Join us.
Welcome to English Grammar Crash Course of One Step English. What are we going to learn? We are going to learn about the 8 parts of speech. First, the form and function. Second, nouns. Third, pronouns. Fourth, adjectives. Fifth, adverbs. Sixth, prepositions. Seventh, conjunctions. And interjections. Are you ready? Let's start. Let's learn English. Lesson number 1. Grammar and sentence structure. The parts of speech. Let's start your study of grammar with these 10 questions. Read each sentence below and determine the part of speech of the underlined word. 1. Sophie and Matthew went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. A. Noun. B. Pronoun. C. Verb. D. Interjection. E. Preposition. A. A noun is a person, place, or thing. The word, water, is a thing. 2. Matthew fell down and broke his crown. A. Conjunction. B. Verb. C. Adjective. D. Adverb. E. Pronoun. B. Verbs express action or a state of being. The word, fell, is an action. 3. Ouch. He said. A. Preposition. B. Adverb. C. Conjunction. D. Noun. E. Interjection. E. The word, ouch, expresses pain. An interjection is a short, usually emotional, word or phrase that can stand alone as a sentence. 4. Sophie continued up the hill. A. Verb. B. Preposition. C. Adjective. D. Noun. E. Pronoun. B. Prepositions express the relationship between two words. The word, up, is a preposition showing the spatial relationship between the verb and the hill. 5. She filled the bucket and headed back to where Matthew lay. A. Pronoun. B. Interjection. C. Noun. D. Verb. E. Adverb. C. Matthew is a person, therefore, a noun. 6. Sophie balanced the bucket on her head as she walked. A. Verb. B. Conjunction. C. Adjective. D. Pronoun. E. Preposition. D. Pronouns most often replace nouns or other pronouns. The word, her, replaces the noun, Sophie. 7. I thought we were a team, she said to Matthew, but I guess not. A. Conjunction. B. Adverb. C. Noun. D. Interjection. E. Verb. A. Conjunctions connect words or parts of sentences. The word, but, connects the independent clauses. I thought we were a team and I guess not. 8. It seems that every time we come here, you fall, and I have to do all the hard task. A. Pronoun. B. Adjective. C. Noun. D. Adverb. E. Verb. E. The word, have, is a verb expressing a state of being. The word, come, is a verb expressing action. 9. That's enough, she said angrily. A. Conjunction. B. Adjective. C. Adverb. D. Preposition. E. Interjection. C. Adverbs modify or describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. The word, angrily, modifies the verb, said, telling us how Sophie spoke. 10. And she dumped the entire pail of ice-cold water on Matthew's head. A. Noun. B. Adjective. C. Pronoun. D. Conjunction. E. Adverb. B. Adjectives modify or describe nouns or pronouns. The word, ice cold, describes the noun water. The parts of speech. What are they? How they work? And why they matter. Basic? Yes. Essential? You bet. Words are the building blocks of sentences. We string them together in endless combinations of phrases, clauses, and sentences to express our ideas. Each word serves a particular function within a phrase, clause, or sentence. A word might describe, name, or connect. It might show the relationship between two ideas or express emotion. A word's function can affect the form it will take as well as its placement. So, the parts of speech are much more than just another list of things to memorize, but they are the foundation of grammar. Take the word, beauty, for instance. Its noun form is beauty, the thing. If you change its part of speech, you change its form and its function in a sentence. The noun form of beauty is beauty. Its function is to name a thing. For example, I am overwhelmed by your beauty. The verb form of beauty is beautify. Its function is to express an action. For example, flowers will beautify this abandoned lot. The adjective form of beauty is beautiful. Its function is to describe a noun or pronoun. For example, you are so beautiful. However, not all words change form when they change part of speech. Take a look at this example. Adjective. Sophie is a model student. Model. Noun. Sophie earns her tuition money by working as a hand model. Model. Verb. Sophie will model her roommate's designs in the student fashion show. Model. Look at this another example. Verb. I'm baking Thanksgiving cake for the family this year. Baking. Noun. I enjoy baking. Baking. Adjective. The baking class has been cancelled. Baking. The first parts of speech that we are going to learn is noun. Noun is used to name a person, place, or thing. There are 7 types and forms of nouns. One type and form of nouns is the singular noun. A singular noun is a noun that refers to only one person, one place, one thing, or one idea. For example, tree, glass. For example, her grandfather likes to prepare taco. Grandfather. The chair was very comfortable. Chair. The second type and form of noun is the plural noun. Plural nouns are words that mean more than one person, place, thing, or idea. Most nouns can be changed to the plural form by adding s or es to the end of the word. For example, trees, glasses. For example, there are books on the table. Books. There are dishes on the sink. Dishes. The third type and form of noun is collective noun. Collective nouns, also called group nouns, name a class or a group which is a single entity composed of more than one unit. For example, team, faculty. For example, the crowd listened as he speaks. Crowd. I found a pile of money on the doormat. Pile. The fourth type and form of noun is concrete noun. Concrete nouns name tangible things, things you can experience directly with your senses. For example, bottle, eyewear. For example, this is a chair. Chair. This is my house. House. The fifth type and form of noun is abstract noun. Abstract nouns name an idea or quality, which means the things you cannot experience with your senses. For example, love, peace. For example, I love you. Love. Peace be with you. Peace. The sixth type and form of noun is proper noun. Proper nouns refer to specific people, places, or things. For example, Fullerton Academy. English. For example, Matthew is a kind person. Matthew. I will never forget my days at Fullerton Academy. Fullerton Academy. The seventh type and form of noun is common noun. Common nouns refer to general people, places, or things. For example, school, dog. For example, I am working in that building. Building. My dog is eating his food. Dog. To summarize, a noun is used to name a person, place, or thing. There are 7 types and forms of noun, and they are singular noun, plural noun, collective noun, concrete noun, abstract noun, proper noun, and common noun. Now, it's time to test your knowledge. In the paragraph, determine whether each italic-colored word is or is not a noun. One of the most famous fairy tales is Little Red Riding Hood. There are hundreds of versions of this story throughout the world. In the most popular version in America, Little Red Riding Hood is saved by a woodsman, who cuts her out of the wolf's belly. In other versions, Little Red Riding Hood tricks the wolf into letting her out. I find this version more satisfying, because Little Red Riding Hood saves herself through her own ingenuity rather than being rescued by someone else. Check your answer. The words, hood, versions, world, America, belly, Little Red Riding Hood, and ingenuity are nouns. The words, America and Little Red Riding Hood are proper nouns. All of these nouns are concrete except ingenuity, which is abstract noun. The word, riding, is an adjective describing the word, hood. Note that, as a complete phrase, Little Red Riding Hood is a noun. Otherwise, Little read, and writing, all describe hood. The word most is an adverb modifying the word famous. The word read is an adjective modifying the word hood. The words cuts and tricks are both verbs in the paragraph. The word more is an adverb modifying the word satisfying. And the word rescued is a verb. The second part of speech that we are going to learn is pronoun. Pronouns replaces the noun in a sentence. There are 7 types of pronoun, namely personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun, relative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, and interrogative pronoun. The first type and form of pronoun is personal pronoun. Personal pronouns refer to specific people or things. They can be either singular or plural. The singular personal pronouns are I, me, you, she, her, he, him, and it. For example, Matthew has 2 cats. He has 2 cats. The pronoun he replaces the noun Matthew. Sophie sings beautifully. She sings beautifully. The pronoun she replaces the noun Sophie. The dog is barking. It is barking. The pronoun it replaces the noun dog. The plural personal pronouns are we, us, you, they, and them. For example, Matthew and his secretary are discussing about work. They are discussing about work. The word they replaces the noun Matthew and his secretary. Mike and I are eating pasta. We are eating pasta. The pronoun we replaces Mike and I. The children are playing. They are playing. The pronoun they replaces the children. The second type and form of pronoun is possessive pronoun. Possessive pronouns is used to indicate ownership. The singular possessive pronouns are my, mine, your, yours, her, hers, his, and its. For example, that dress is mine, mine. The coffee is yours, yours. The plural possessive pronouns are our, ours, your, yours, their, and theirs. For example, the rooster is ours, ours. That house is theirs, theirs. The third type and form of pronoun is reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is used to indicate that the person or thing that performs the action also receives the action. The singular reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, herself, and itself. For example, he made himself a pizza, himself. I'm writing myself a reminder, myself. The plural reflexive pronouns are ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. For example, we're teaching ourselves how to do it easily, ourselves. They cook themselves meals for lunch, themselves. The fourth type and form of pronoun is relative pronoun. Relative pronouns introduce subordinate clauses that modify a noun or pronoun in a sentence. The relative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, and that. For example, Matthew is the person whom I love. Whom. He's a man whose opinion I respect. Whose. The fifth type of pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns identify or point to specific nouns. The demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, and those. For example, this is a funny story. This. That car is expensive. That. The sixth type and form or pronoun is indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns refer to non-specific people or things. The indefinite pronouns are all, another, anyone, everybody, everything, nothing, someone, and others. For example, I swear I won't tell anyone this secret. Anyone. Everything is going as planned. Everything. The seventh type and form of pronoun is interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronouns introduce questions. The interrogative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, and what. For example, whose is this taco? Whose? What is going on here? What? Now, let's test your knowledge. Find and underline the words functioning as pronouns in the paragraph. One of the most famous fairy tales is Little Red Riding Hood. There are hundreds of versions of this story throughout the world. In the most popular version in America, Little Red Riding Hood is saved by a woodsman, who cuts her out of the wolf's belly. In other versions, Little Red Riding Hood tricks the wolf into letting her out. I find this more satisfying, because Little Red Riding Hood saves herself through her own ingenuity rather than being rescued by someone else. Check your answer. Hey, there. To learn more about the remaining 6 parts of speech, the verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections, see you on the next video of grammar and sentence structure. Matthew will be with you throughout the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Visit us on onestepenglish.education.